Hello and welcome to Ilagan Whiteboard Friday, where we look at various tax and compliance related issues in a user-friendly fashion. Today we will look at how the excess share premium that you receive, how that is taxed. So let's understand what an excess share premium means. With the new changes that has been introduced effective April 1st, 2013, any company which is receiving investments, and if they are receiving at more than whatever is their fair market value, not at the face value, please remember that. So anything that you receive in excess to your fair value has to be paid tax on. So for private limited companies, since the tax and it is treated as income from other sources, so the tax is a flat 30%. So you end up paying a tax on the excess amount that you have received. So that's the whole thing in one line. So any excess premium received is taxable. Now when you calculate the amount, you should be in a position to justify to the officer that this is the actual fair value. So again it gets back to the valuation question. So it should be a detailed valuation, including your tangible, intangible, intellectual property, all those things you can take it into valuation, but then it should be justifiable and you should be able to prove that whatever calculations you are looking at is something which is acceptable. A lot of room here because true valuation is really challenging to justify and arrive at. So a lot of room for arguments, discussions can come up here. But unfortunately that's where we are. The major intent why the government has brought this provision is actually to curb the black money, like although startup has been away from it, but government only look at the bad picture, like politicians and other business tycoons who has been investing a lot of their black funds into the companies and making it white. So to curb that, these provisions have come up. Now, couple of things. So this is actually applicable only on investments that you receive from residents. So if you are receiving an investment from a non-resident guy, from an NRI or a foreigner or anybody outside, then this is not applicable. So whatever amount you receive is actually tax exempt kind of. Or from any venture capital fund, angel funds or any other registered funds with the SEBI. So SEBI recently has announced some angel funding guidelines as well. So if these companies are investing money into or if these bodies are investing money into your company, then you need not justify the share premium. So whatever you receive is completely tax exempt. So that's a good breather for clean money. But yeah, apart from this, if it is a non-registered body or a wealthy friend or anybody else and you are raising investment, then you will have to justify the fair value of your company and then calculate how much excess premium in case if you are collecting anything and then pay taxes on it. There can be some possible workarounds for this. One is you can actually take the money as a loan for time being and then convert them into shares few years down the line. So two advantages you achieve. One, right now it just comes in as a loan, so no taxes has to be paid. Secondly, if it is done after few years, if you are actually issuing shares, so the share premium that whatever you calculate, you have to, in case if it is still higher, so your fair value keeps increasing, and at a startup level the fair value keeps increasing at a faster pace because you grow at a tremendous speed. So that gives a lot of room where you can actually go and reduce the tax liabilities. So that's something what we call as convertible notes kind of thing. So you can raise investment through them. A lot of recent deals that we have handled, we have done this as one of the best workarounds that is currently available. Secondly, it could also happen see right now generally you might have received some angel money, but later you can raise more money and that could possibly from an NRI or a VC or any other registered fund. So whatever price at that time you are issuing shares, you can use that as a benchmark for some of your fair valuation. So you can also convert the current convertible notes into shares at that point of time. Whenever you are raising money, whatever valuation you have raised, around that valuation, maybe you can give a discount for investing early kind of thing. You can give a 10%, 15%, 20, 30% discount, but then you get a very good benchmark on your valuation, and you need not justify that. So you can use that investment round as the valuation of your share, issue some discounts on top of that, and give whatever you have committed. So that way it actually makes sense to do that. So these are some of the workarounds to actually tackle tax on share premium. It is certainly a big blow, especially for people who do clean business and clean investments, and startups are known for that. But unfortunately we'll have to live with it, because that's what government has notified and it is already in place. So be aware of this, because this could severely impact 30% on, say, if your fair valuation of the funds that you are raising is 10 lakhs, and if you have raised say 40 lakhs, then 30 lakhs you may have to pay 30% tax, which is close to 10 lakh taxes, which could be very much detrimental to startup, because that's a huge tax liability. Apart from the tax liability, you just assume that that much amount is available less to you, to whatever growth projections you had made, so you will not be able to achieve them. So that also brings in a little bit on the investor worry, because the funds availability are low. So with whatever expectations they were investing money, those expectations may not be met. So important thing, so please be aware of this. Talk to an expert before raising investment and see what are the best options available in your scenario and how you can actually structure the whole investment. That's it on eLagan Whiteboard Friday today. Thanks for attending this. Please share your questions with us, if any, at support@elagan.com, or you can also check out our knowledge base at elagan.com/kb. Thank you.